Everyone has their own holiday traditions, of course. For the team at the Guthrie Theater, it is to pull off a spectacular telling of A Christmas Carol. Year after year, talented actors bring this classic Christmas tale to life. A reminder, this is the story of Ebenezer Scrooge, Tiny Tim, three very different ghosts, and ultimately the real meaning of Christmas.
And we are so pleased to welcome Matt Saldivar to the CCO studio today. He is playing this season's Scrooge, the top guy on the Guthrie stage, so thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you for having me.
The 49th production of A Christmas Carol at the Guthrie. Your third, is that correct?
Yes.
Well, congratulations on that. What is it like to take part in such an iconic performance here in the Twin Cities, especially the role that you have?
Well, it's a great honor, and it's a great pleasure. I always wanted to work at the Guthrie when I was starting out, and so to find myself in this role at the Guthrie Theater is a dream come true and a great honor.
Esme Murphy apparently saw you the other night, so she was complimenting you on her way out. Mike said the same, and they were surprised the mutton chops are real. You get into the character.
Yes. I was asked to grow these out, and I've done the best that I possibly can.
How long does your hair and makeup take? Because Cirque du Soleil was here yesterday, and they're in there for a couple hours getting ready.
Yeah, fortunately, they have a great wig department, hair department at the Guthrie, and they put my wig on, put some pins in, and I hit the deck.
And you're good to go.
Yeah.
What is it about playing this character? His arc is unique. His name has become a way to describe people, but by the end of the show, his heart changes. What is that like for you to have a character that has such a shift? Yes.
It's a very emotional journey for me, personally. That is my experience every time I perform the show, because that, of course, is the experience of the character. He goes through a whole series of very profound emotions. Anger, he's angry at everybody, annoyed at people, and then he's deeply doubtful and cynical. Then he's terribly frightened. He experiences tragedy. He experiences empathy. And he learns to see and love his fellow citizens. He experiences regret, which nobody wants to experience, but he wants a chance to live a better life. And in this incredible journey that he goes on in one night, he's given that chance. And so in the end, he experiences joy and love.
Tell us a little bit about you and your career. You said you always wanted to work at the Guthrie, but you've worked many places, of course.
Yes. Yes, I've worked all over the country and a lot in New York City, but my first job at the Guthrie was in 2002.
And what was that?
That was the Canterbury Tales.
Okay,
and
nice.
And then I was here in 2017. But one of my mentors in graduate school was Liviu Chule, who was the artistic director of the Guthrie from 1980 to 1985. And what's incredible about The Christmas Carol is that it has gone through all of these periods with all of these different artistic directors. And all these wonderful plays, new plays, classics, musicals, but Christmas Carol has always held this very, very special place at the theater and in the community, and so I feel particularly proud and grateful to be a part of it.
The fact that you get to do this a third time, we understand that there's maybe a little change here and there along the way. What might be unique about the production this year, either from the perspective of Scrooge or the entire play itself?
Well, this particular interpretation of the story does not shy away from the drama and from the deep psychological, emotional journey that is at the core of the story, nor does it shy away from the fact that it's a ghost story, that it is a dark night of the soul, as they say. However, there's great joy in it, and there's wonderful singing and dancing and a great spirit of Christmas that the rest of the community is experiencing, and that Scrooge has to see from the outside through the liminal veil of the dream that he's in. But you see all of this wonderful joy, and singing and dancing and love and compassion between the other members of the town.
Well, we wish you success this season, Matt. Thank you so much for stopping by on the
so
floor.
much.
And don't miss this year's production of A Christmas Carol. It's at the Guthrie Theater here in downtown Minneapolis. And you have until December 30th to get out and see the show. Tickets start at around $40. And a cool reminder, if you attend a show, the Guthrie is partnering with the food group this holiday season, so you can bring any non-perishable food and household items with you when you come in to see the show. And then those items are collected and donated to people in need.